Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Now before we get started with this video, I'm going to warn y'all and give a little preface that this is probably going to be a pretty short video because today I am going to be opening and unboxing even though it's in a bag, the brand new Fearless Taylor's Version cardigan. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I do collect Taylor Swift's cardigans that they put out for every album, and they've even been going back and releasing cardigans for previously released albums just so that there's a cardigan to go with the collection. But before I get into that, I of course have to remind you all and ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you are not already. My goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers by June 1st, which is coming up in a month now at the time that you're watching this video. And we're currently about 150 subscribers away, which I think we can definitely get there. You all have been loving the videos that I've been making, and you have been showing so much love and support from my channel that I think we can definitely hit 2,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe if you are not already. And with no more introduction, let's get into the video. Now, before I actually start with the unboxing or unbagging, because it's in a bag, not a box, I thought I would go through and show all of the cardigans that I have in my collection, just so we could kind of compare them. I will not be trying these on. If you would like to see me trying them on to see how they fit, you can go back and watch my Midnight's Taylor's Version cardigan unboxing, where I actually do try them on to show the fit and show how the styles are kind of different between them all. But I did want to go through and show all of them so that we can see how it looks compared to the previous ones, the patches that might be on the cardigan, the style of the knitting of the cardigan, and just so we can kind of compare it that way. So I'm gonna go through them all in album release order. So the first one that we have, because we don't have debut yet and we're going to unbox the Fearless one, we have Speak Now. This is the Speak Now Taylor's Version cardigan. It is this very bright, very pretty purple. This one is not my favorite. The construction of it was kind of lackluster when I got it. There was a lot of pulled threads, a lot of kind of issues with it, and they wouldn't send me a new one. They just gave me a partial refund. But I do really like the color and the style of this cardigan. But here is the Speak Now one, just so you can kind of see the patch says Speak Now Taylor's Version. It does have these little gold stars on the sleeve. There is nothing on the back of this one. And we'll move on to the next one. Now, the next cardigan that is in album release order is the Red Taylor's Version. This is the first cardigan that I ever got. It is this really cute cream color with stars on the sleeve. It's got 4 stars for her 4th album. The patch on it says Taylor Swift. It doesn't say Red or Red Taylor's Version. There is nothing on the back of this one. It's just a really simple cream color. And this is one of my favorite ones. It is one that I tried to wear to the Eras tour, and then it ended up being like 90 degrees, so I had to ditch it. And then I just ended up wearing a t-shirt, which wasn't the cutest outfit, but it was fine. The concert was still incredible, but this is still the first cardigan that I ever added to my collection. And one thing that you'll know too, if you go back and watch the other video, like I've mentioned a couple times now, the sizing is very inconsistent. This one was a medium large when I first got it. The Speak Now one that I just showed was also a medium large, and it was definitely a lot smaller. So the sizing is very inconsistent with them, and you'll see with the newer cardigans that have been released that I started sizing up to like an extra large 2X. That's what this one is, this Midnight's one, because the medium large just didn't fit. They started fitting like a small. Like, my sizing in clothing has not changed really since I started collecting the cardigans. So their sizing changed, and it's hard to predict and know which one you'll actually get. But moving on to the next one, we have the 1989 cardigan. And here it is. It is this very bright blue. And I'll be honest, I've said this before, this is not my favorite cardigan. I think it is way too bright. I think it is way too in your face that it is an artist merch. It is this really bright blue. It does have 1989 on the chest here, and then the patch does say TS. On the back, which is another part where it really loses me, is these 5 giant seagulls. I think it's one thing to have this really bright blue, but then you plaster these massive seagulls on the back. And I know 5th album, 5 seagulls. Seagulls are part of 1989's theme and aesthetic, so it makes sense. But as a whole, I just don't like this one. I don't think it's super cute. I don't really wear it. I have it for collection purposes, and so it typically just sits in the closet with all of the others. But moving on, now is when we start to get into some of my favorite ones. They are the more recently released ones and ones that I've just added to my collection most recently. We have the newest one to the collection is the Lover cardigan. This one I think is really cute. I don't wear it because it's not necessarily my style, but I am glad to have it because I think it is really cute, and I love that they're going back and making cardigans for older albums. This is what it looks like. It's the same like creamy white color that is the Red Taylor's version and also the Folklore one that I'll show in just a second. It's got that same like creamy white color. It's very simple, and it's got a bunch of pink hearts throughout the cardigan itself. They're on the front, they are on the sleeve as well, and they are definitely on the back. So there's what the back looks like. I think it's so cute. There's a lot of like pink going on with it, but it's also in a simplified way. It also has this pink striping along the buttons and the neck of the cardigan, so you can see that, and it's also along the band at the bottom. The patch for this one does say Taylor Swift, and honestly, my favorite thing about the Lover cardigan is the buttons. The fact that they took the time and attention to detail to make them heart-shaped buttons, I think is so cute. You know, Lover, it's very pink, it's very lovey, it's very heart-shaped, and I think they definitely displayed that in this cardigan. I think this is an incredible one. This is one where I got an extra large and a 2X so that it would actually fit if I wanted to wear it. And who knows, if there's some sort of like Taylor Swift themed event, I might actually wear it because I think it is cute and it would fit the theme. So there is the Taylor Swift Lover cardigan. Now the next one, this is the Folklore cardigan. This is not the original one that dropped in 2020. This is the drop from 2024 for the album's anniversary, for the birthday of the album. They re-released the cardigan for it, which I was so excited and so happy that they did because I was not able to get one in 2020, and I just thought I was never going to be able to get one. I thought I'd have to pay resale prices, which I definitely did not want to do. So as soon as I had seen that they were re-releasing the Fearless one, of course I snagged it and added it to the cardigan collection. This is the original. This is the original. This is the one that started it all, obviously with the song cardigan from Folklore that led to the entire cardigan collection that they've been doing. This is where it all started, and honestly, one of my favorites as well. This is a medium large, so this was kind of like right before I started sizing up in cardigans, when I was kind of like, you know what, their sizing is very inconsistent, so that I can wear them, I'm gonna start sizing up. But anyways, here is this cardigan. It does have some stars on the sleeve. The patch for this one just says Taylor Swift. There is a couple different versions of this. The one from 2020, I do believe, had like the Folklore album, and then they moved it up onto the chest, or it started on the chest and moved down. I don't really remember because I didn't get that cardigan, and then they even re-released them in 2020 and switched it. So this again is the remake from 2024. The buttons are black, and it's got this like dark gray lining, same as the Lover one, where it's also around the bottom of the cardigan and the sleeves. There is nothing on the back of this one. It's super simple, and I just really like this one. Unfortunately, I didn't size this one up, and I wish I had, because I would wear this one a lot more often if I had sized up and gotten the extra large and 2X, but it's very similar to the Lover one. I think the Lover one, they kind of tried to come back to the original style of the cardigan, and I think it worked. I don't think you always need to have super bright colors in these, especially if you want people to just like wear it out and about. You don't have to like have it in your face that it is somebody's merch, which I think is why this one is one of my favorites. And the second to last one is not the Torture Poets, which I'll show in just a second. It's the one I have on. This is the Midnight's cardigan. It has stars up on the top left chest, and it also has stars on the bottom right of it. The patch on this one does say Taylor Swift Midnights. I love the font. I love the patch of this one. This one I actually do wear frequently. I will wear it around the house when it's a little bit chilly. I wore it a couple of times recently. I don't exactly remember when, but because it is such like a dark navy blue color, I feel like it's very simple. It doesn't scream Taylor Swift, but like if you would see it, you would know that it's Taylor Swift. And I just love this one. There is nothing on the back of it. So there's nothing like screaming on the back that it's Taylor Swift. It's just a simple, cute cardigan, and I'm obsessed with this one, which is why I'm wearing it now for this video. And then the last one before we actually open the new one is the Tortured Poets Department cardigan. And honestly, this one is top tier for me. I love the gray color of it. I love the simplicity of it. It has a single patch on it that just says the Tortured Poets Department, if you can see it with the lighting. There is nothing else on it that says Taylor Swift. There is no stars on the sleeve. There is no heart buttons. There's nothing else that says Taylor Swift on this cardigan. It is just a gray cardigan. It does have these really cute buttons though. It's got like some blue, gray, white, brown like swirled into them, and I think they're just so cute. And the simplicity of this one is what gets me. Unfortunately, this is a medium large and it doesn't really fit me. I wish again that I had known to size up at the time that this one had been released. I would have, and I would genuinely wear it all the time. But because their sizing, again, I feel like as the cardigans went on with their releasing, their sizing got smaller. And so this one just does not fit. It's really cute and I am glad to have it in my collection, but unfortunately, it doesn't fit. But there is the Tortured Poets Department one, and I'm obsessed with it. Now, after the quick run through, hopefully that wasn't too quick and I wasn't talking too fast, but after the quick run through of all the previously released cardigans that I have in my collection, we now have the Fearless Taylor's version in this bag, and I am very excited to open it and to try it on. I did size up for this one to the XL 2X just to really make sure that it would fit. However, I did see that the sizing, they may have gone back and increased it for this one. So we'll see if it's now actually way too big, but let's pull it out of the bag. It opens super easily. Oh, wow. I'd obviously seen the pictures of this one on the website, and I've seen pictures of other people getting theirs. I didn't realize like how brown, like golden brown this one is. This one is so cute. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to back up a little bit so that we can fully show it off. Here's the front of it. The patch, what's this patch say? Taylor Swift Fearless Taylor's version. There's the patch. This one is honestly really similar to the Lover one. The colors are obviously different, but it has stars throughout it instead of hearts. It has these stars all along the front. It's got stars on the sleeves, and it's even got stars all over the back. And then it's got the same like black piping along the neck and where the buttons are and the bottom of the cardigan. Is it on the sleeves? It is on the sleeves as well. Wow, this one is just really cute. I really like the colors of this one. This one would be really cute for like the fall time specifically. The buttons on this one are just black. Oh my gosh, this one's really cute. And honestly, the quality of this one, I feel like is some of the best quality that we have had in Taylor Swift's cardigans. Some of them, you can tell were not the greatest quality, but this one, I feel like they really made sure to do really well. That's really cute. Okay, we got to try it on now. So we are going to open all of the buttons so that we can put it on. Got to take this Midnight's cardigan off, set her on top of the pile, and let's try this one on. This is weird because I'm still sitting on the floor. Okay, maybe we need to like stand this up in a second so that I can fully try it on. Yeah, we're gonna stand this up. Okay, so here is the Fearless Taylor's version cardigan on. It definitely fits like, I don't know, like it's not too big. I would say it fits similar to the Midnight's one that I just had on. The sleeves are quite baggy. However, the length is not very long. And that's what I've noticed with all of these cardigans specifically when I say their sizing has changed over time. The length of them keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. The sleeves always stay the same. The sleeves are fine, but the length of them, like, it just keeps getting shorter. I don't know, it's not super long. It does fit So I'm glad that I sized up because the medium large would not have fit. Let's see what it looks like closed. That's what it looks like all buttoned up. I'm actually really happy about this one. I like the color of it. I like the design choices that they made. I like that they didn't go like a super bright yellow and instead they went like a darker golden brown. It's like more mature, which I feel like the Taylor's version of the album gives. We're gonna sit back down now. But I just really enjoy this one. I think it's really cute. It fits well. I'm glad that I sized up. If I had to like rank my cardigans, maybe I'll do a whole video in the future of like ranking Taylor Swift's cardigans once we've got them all. I think that could be a fun video. It's hard because now I've got favorites and least favorites in this collection. I put this in the middle of the pack. I think it's really cute, but like day to day, I don't know that I would wear a ton. Like I do wear my Midnights one quite a bit. If the Torture Poets one fit, I'd be wearing it all the time. It just doesn't fit the greatest. It's quite small actually, but like this one I would wear, especially in the fall. So maybe we'll have to see if this one makes an appearance in the fall, but I do really enjoy this one. Glad to have it in the collection. And I think it's mid-high to where it falls on my favorite list of cardigans. Well, that is it for this video. I know it might be a little bit short. Looking at my camera, it says I've been filming for 25 minutes. We'll see how much of that gets like cut out and how long this will actually be. I know I originally said at the beginning that it's probably going to be a shorter video. We'll see if that still stands at this point because I don't know, I have not edited this video yet, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, I know I mentioned it several times, but if you want a more in-depth look at all of these cardigans, go and watch the unboxing that I did of the Midnights cardigan. It is going to be more in-depth. It's going to show off all the different pieces of the cardigans and just show how they really truly compare to one another. This one was mostly just so I could unbox the new Fearless Taylor's version one, but I wanted to make it a little bit longer, throw something else in there. So that's why I decided to throw all these other ones in just to give a quick reminder and look at what the previous ones have looked like. I'm super excited for the 2 re-recordings we have left, both Reputation and Debut. I don't know which one's coming first and I have no idea when. I couldn't even start guessing as to when I think they'll be released, but I'm super excited to see the cardigans that come with them because aside from those 2, I only have like an Evermore, I think there is, and a holiday cardigan that I don't have in my collection yet. So one day I hope to have the entire Taylor Swift Universe cardigan collection in my hands, but until then, I'm slowly going to work on collecting them as they come out. But if you enjoyed this video, if you actually did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And again, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Liking and subscribing and even leaving a comment down below are all free ways that you can help my channel out, help my videos. Every time you do one of those actions, it just tells YouTube that people like the video and the content and that they can promote it and push it to other people who might also enjoy watching my videos just like you do. And as one last thing, check out my Patreon if you have not already. I will link it down in the description, but every person who subscribes to my Patreon tier will receive early access to every brand new video before it goes live here on YouTube. And I also try and post just some like bonus content, pictures, whatnot, of like behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing, maybe some new movies that get added to our DVD collection, just kind of whatever I feel like posting that I don't want to post anywhere else. So check that out, and I think that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have an incredible rest of your day and an amazing weekend as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.